Shaw picked it up beautifully. Shaw 50 metres out, drives it goal. It's swinging back. It's this to back.
Collingwood by 1 point with Moore. He's been in the ruck, gets the tap down, looking for Wearmouth, but gets it on the second bounce to Oborne. Puts it wide, looking for Shaw. He can give it across to Manasseh. Manasseh from centre half forward, using his strength, shoots for goal, and he's dobbed it. Up and under, looking for Ick, but over the back was Shaw.
Be a chance to score here. The Breeze behind him. He's 55 metres out from goal. Kicks it high. The Breeze takes hold of it. Moore in the goal square. It's punched away. Shaw a snap for goal. It's a good kick. A great kick by Ray Shaw. His second goal. Jennings, a diving rugby tackle was spectacular. Play on again. Shaw.
Lee. May have been played. Morris to Max Richardson. On towards Wearmouth and Shaw, the deadly double. Shaw back to Max Richardson is bad football. Max Richardson back into the goal square. 2 Collingwood, 1 Richmond. Cloak emerges. His kick smothered. Kink can't handle it. Gets a hand pass to Manasseh. Manasseh must hand pass. No, he gets past and boots up to the centre half forward. Oh, the fist of Burke. Back to Shaw. Shaw has Barham free on this side of the ground and sees him. Barham cuts inboard and away he goes. He'll have a shot for goal and bang it through. The goal, the difference. Saroo's up there with one hand. It goes to ground. Picken dispossessed. Morris beautifully to Ireland. Ireland streams up the centre of the ground. Will be blocked by O'Keefe onto Shaw. He'll turn into Dipperich. Back to Wearmouth. The terrible
16, 4 goals, 3 now is the Collingwood lead over St Kilda, who were very disappointing until three-quarter time. And they were trailing by 49 points, so they have fought back. They are now down 27 points, so they've picked up 22 points on Collingwood. And to their credit, they are fighting the game right out. Ditterich and Thompson once again do battle, and the man in front, Thompson, hand passes to Shaw. Shaw got out of trouble nicely, looks for a short pass. You can see a teammate, and Manasseh takes the mark, plays on quickly. A hand passes to Wearmouth. Wearmouth from centre wing on the outer side, going toward the Wellington Road end goal. A good kick, doesn't get to where it was meant. Yes, it does. Bond goes goal with Paul Collingwood. The kick drops short, and it's a lot of pressure. He gets a trip, tries to get it out. Bond coming through. Bond going this way, then that knocks it back. Filippi of Collingwood coming through, playing the ball in front of him now. Traps it well. A little short pass back, finds Ray Shaw left unattended, and he'll drive Collingwood right into the scoring zone as a high kick comes up. Up high was and St Kilda again back into attack as Stevens long kick towards centre half forward. Saroo knocks the ball on. It's taken by Andrew Ireland. Ireland goes a little short pass and finds Barham out on the centre wing. Barham has time to come around, steady up with a 1 bounce, and now drives the ball in towards centre half forward. Coming across and a great mark taken by Sandilands. Sandilands puts the ball, and it's all Collingwood as we see Shaw come around, straighten up, drive the ball down, and it's through the centre for Collingwood's first goal for quite some time. Well, that was a nice passage of play. It was noticeable, then very noticeable, that the St Kilda players were not playing defensive football whatsoever. They were trying to attack all the time. That was the reason that we saw Barham all by himself on the centre wing. Received the pass completely unopposed, got it downfield. Sandlands did the rest, got it out to Shaw, and you've seen the result of that one. So
goes for a hand pass to Shaw.
And at the other end,
clear, lines up
the other blonde high flyer, Peter Moore.
He's got it. Let's watch the shot. Oh, it's right through the middle too. It's a good kick.
Fraser O'Neill, he slips. A stupid mistake. Intercepted by Folds and knocked away by Manasseh. Collingwood long into attack. Moore pushes his man in the back, knocked it off the ground, and
he's got Ray Shaw clear. That's his target. He'll go on with it. Looking for Peter Moore. Now he's having a shot for goal, and he's kicked it. What a great goal.
against Hawthorn to Ireland. Barham's been quiet. Down to Richardson, who switched direction the last moment and fumbled it and lost it. Having a bad day today, Richardson. Down to centre half forward to Derek Shaw. A good pick up there by Collingwood, and Shaw races in for his fourth goal. His third for the quarter. This is Ray Shaw. Steadies his shot for goal. Oh, but there's handball to Boone running back, and across to Barham. 40 metres out, having to hook that one, and he did hook it too far. South Melbourne in command at the moment. No, it's Collingwood back in the chance, and Ray Shaw, and it's a goal.
puts the ball down. He'll be aided and abetted by Ray Shaw.
Max Richardson's with it. Out nicely and hand passed, and here's another chance for Shaw. Shaw has plenty of time to steady and sends it down in the Peter Moore direction. Moore a big lead from behind. Staying down was Brown. He's in a lot of trouble. That's Brian Brown, tackled, picked up once again, and here's a chance for Barham. Carlson it is with his left foot. And a very good kick.
He's got the free kick for the Magpies, wide of the centre. Carter is there on Moore. Moore too tall. Great mark.
Sure.
Play. Manasseh away for the Magpies. Moore and Hanson. Moore from behind. Not good enough. Chance here for Shaw. Brian Brown is there. Dribbled through cleverly by Shaw. Beautiful goal. Victory kick. And the Magpies looking good.
Now is a chance to get it up to Moore. He's gone for a hand pass. Over it comes to Whitcroft. Whitcroft back to Betts. Oh, he's fumbled. He's got a shot for goal. What's the result? Has a go now for Moore. Kicked off the ground by Barham. It's a goal.
Nearly half-time, McCormack. Big Moore and Picken. Lee, a bit of height there, almost a skyscraper. Manasseh. Kane, but Shaw in front out nicely. That was well done. Max Richardson going past. Two-man duel, Thompson and Leach. Thompson.
The Tigers all but gone in 1978. Now a game and a half outside the top five with 2 rounds to play.
MCG in a finals atmosphere with a big crowd to watch them and really coming home strong. Ray Shaw with a long handball to Manasseh on the forward line. He tries for goal and it's there.
Fisted down to Ray Shaw. The Magpies go back into attack. Picken. Oh, yes, a magnificent mark. He had the ride.
There it is again, and Thompson gets away this time to Richardson, over to Shaw. Shaw's caught, though, by Gaunt, but he picks it up well again. Breaks away now, has a shot here for goal with a drop kick down towards the full forward, looking for Moore and found him.
Tello. Moore goes for another push. That finally comes down there towards... that's a little Shaw getting the... That's Ray Shaw and DeBurn. Knocked out by Moore. Intercept that time by Wallace. To Tuck. A quick kick intercept marked here by Little Shaw. That's Ray Shaw getting the ball back over the half-forward line.
A high kick back towards half-forward for Hawthorn. Almost a mark to Picken, not paid. Morris. Now towards Ray Shaw. Right half-forward now for Collingwood. DeWald fisting.
Feeds it straight on to Ray Shaw. Ray Shaw stabs looking for Carman and finds him. Fabulous, long way down the ground. Sells the dummy left, goes right. Then turns around and starts to run. He'll be picked up if he's not careful. Boots into the goals.
Tony Shaw got a surprise to find it dropping short onto his chest. Downfield where Knights and Moore and Dunn go. Knights almost took a good mark. Ray Shaw. Open territory chance for Byrne. Has lots of trouble picking it up out towards Carman. Carman will kick a goal this time.
It's missed.
My word, it was a terrible kick. He got it.
All but Scott beats him to it. It's over the head of Lee Matthews and taken by Shaw. A long kick and Carman. Good mark, Bill Carman.
Shane Bond. Out to Thompson. Whether that's a good move, I don't know. Back to Bond. The ball bouncing free to Shaw. In the back will take a free kick. So the umpires, if you're in front today, they will give you every opportunity. On to Max Richardson from Thompson. Out of trouble, has a quick look, lines up into the pocket, it goes, it's straightening up towards Carman and Moore. It's McCormack, although Moore is the one who called for it. And a long kick down towards Thompson. Carman is there too. Carman across the pack. Here's a chance for Shaw, lines up, it's a goal.
Beaten there by Mackay, ran into that bounce. Good play, Mackay, beautiful pass to McConville, couldn't hang on to it. McCormack saffles the ball. Under pressure, poor disposal to the wing to Pickett. Well judged bounce by Kink. In 2 minds whether to stay or go. He goes. A long left footer down to Carman. Had it and dropped it. Ray Shaw now with a chance. Lines up and shoots. It's a goal. Collingwood are leading by 2 goals. He's taken across to Jones, who's pushed. The kick goes nowhere. Morris, it'll need to do more for Collingwood. They need more ruck rover strength. Back to Shaw. Shaw out towards the half-forward flank. All coming in there with a lot of...
Straight to Pickett. And he does it beautifully out to Towns. Thompson in the way. On down towards Bond. He's on his left boot, which is his natural kicking foot, as he swings around the half-forward line. Has a long look. Carman is there. Carman, no mark paid. Pennell caught out towards Shaw. He fires. It's a goal. It's a goal to Collingwood, kicked by Shaw. That's his second. And tremendous football by both teams. Carman backing back, got both hands to it, but his momentum backwards was far too great. Pennell grabbed by Moore, good tackle. A rover should be in front of the pack, that's where Shaw was, and he made sure of it in kicking Collingwood's 9th goal.
Tackled, still battling for possession. Tremendous struggle on by both sides in this match. Richardson onto his boot quickly, down towards Dunn. He's a clever player when he has the ball running. He's kicked 3 great goals. Flicked it up there towards Bond, quickly onto Shaw, 30 metres out. He tries it. Another goal. His 4th goal, Ray Shaw.
By 21 points. Out to Whitcroft, who's lifted his game. Out to Collins. The former Carlton player, Byrne. He's been fairly quiet today, reasonably effective. Onto Shaw. A long run looking for Peter Moore. There's danger for Carlton here.
Carlton on the half-back line. Gets the lead from McClure, drives out towards him. Worthington got in front at the last moment. Flicks it along in front of him. Look at him now go. He's on rubber legs at the moment as he follows that ball down the half-forward line. Half-back to half-forward. Good play, Worthington. Straight down towards Carman. He's got it. Oh, brilliant. Mark of the match. Oh, sensational. Here he goes, Carman. Hands outstretched. It splashes from them. Lunges at it, one hand, taps it down to the ground. Oh,
unbelievable.
Bill Carman.
There's a spectator on the ground in the centre. Won't worry about him for the moment, but he shouldn't be there. The police will get him off very shortly.
8th mark for the match for Carman. Look at the way he's holding the ball. He's going to boomerang this one through if he can. It's gone past.
Stewart.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Now at the 23-minute mark in this final term, Collingwood are leading by 21 points now. The Stewart goes back after taking that great mark at ease and chips it back to Shaw. Smart thinking, because they've lost nothing. They've certainly gained a lot because it's opened up the angle tremendously. And Shaw has his goal-kicking boot with him today. He's already booted 4 goals. And the Pies are leading by 21 points. 17th kick coming up. Wonderful performance from Ray Shaw, and that's straight as a die.
Keogh, and Trevor Keogh now goes for a pass up towards Mark McClure, who takes the mark. He hasn't had too many touches today, and that's well done, Billy Pickett, who's been doing that quite a lot to Whitcroft. Gets pushed in the back, and what's the decision by the umpire?
Free kick to Whitcroft, mate. Greg the first time, mate.
Greg Whitcroft from, well, he's almost at the centre now, to put Collingwood up over the centre line. There's the kick. Fabulous still. Beat them all. And I see a Carlton player limping. That looks like Coggins. Could be coming off the ground. Trainer attending to him at the moment as Carman prepares to take his kick. Carman now. That's a better kick from Carman. Covers a good 55 metres. Tomo back to Shaw. Shaw has a snapshot for goal. This one's not as good as the last though. Barham from behind. He's marked it! In front of Tony Pickett, who has played a great game for Carlton today. Collins is back on his feet, meantime on the other side of the ground. Barham scored a goal from a position here on the run earlier in the match.
You watch Pickett take his eyes off the ball here as Barham goes for the mark.
Well, let's see if we can... Yes, he did too.
Took it for that last minute, gave minutes of time on in this last quarter.
Time, it would appear, has run out for Carlton. Ball back into play from McCormack. The short pass taken by Kevin Morris in front of his opposite number 14 in Rod Ashman. Falling over, but no 15-metre penalty applied there. And Morris will take all the time in the world because the Magpies going through the motions now as Ray Shaw takes the mark. That's all they've got to do, the Collingwood team, and they'll be in the preliminary final next Saturday at VFL Park. Ray Shaw up, in fact,
out wide, the mark taken here by Austin. Austin clear. Puts the ball around towards that wing position. Coming out as Oborn and Katoggio. Oborn boots off a little Katoggio and takes a nice mark out there on the centre wing position. Collingwood 108 points to Carlton 87 points. As we see the ball marked here by Shaw. A little short of centre field, and he's kicked 5 goals up to this stage of the match. Out for the Rene King. Been a real reversal of form for the Magpies.
Good goal if he can pick it up, but he can't. Now he can. Ray Shaw with the chance. He races into goals and has put it through.
13-minute mark. First quarter done. Stewart from the side. Down towards Shaw. The man in front will get this.
A great problem for Collingwood's half-forward line. It's Ireland. This is Shaw for Collingwood. Certainly playing better in this third quarter. Melbourne 84 to Collingwood's 56. Noel wins that to tap to the centre. Good play, Collingwood now. Shaw to Morris, across to Max Richardson. A long kick now. Collingwood into attack. Go carried a little bit too far. Malcolm Blight is having a touch of the spills today. Good handball for Shaw across the bar, and the speedster races away from opponent John Byrne. Down towards the forward pocket now.
Last quarter, 2 goals to North Melbourne early in the quarter. Now 2 goals to Collingwood in the middle stage of this quarter. Up towards Dunn. Chance for Wearmouth across to Shaw. He can line up from 35 metres out. Fires for goal. That's a Collingwood goal. That's Shaw's third goal. North Melbourne lead by 9 points. And that goal came from the centre bounce within 18 seconds. And the master scoreboard here at VFL Park. Great play by the Magpies. Shaw, very dangerous around half forward, never misses very often.
Goals, and that's almost his third. Dunn with a soccer shot, hit the pack. Ray Shaw this time screws it over his shoulder, and it's booted it through. Ray Shaw, his third goal for the match, 2 in this last quarter. But it's too late, unfortunately, just a little too late.
The quarters have gone 29, 30-odd and 31 minutes odd. We've seen about 8 goals scored this quarter. And there's Shaw, not a bad goal by Ray Shaw. Didn't